All right, so recap. I do need this. All right, so last time y'all left from here, the graveyard, and you went to the alchemist garden where you solved that puzzle, and you found a woodwode, um, who you decided not to fight and did not get a crown piece from. You made your way through the trees over here into the Hall of Whispers, where you solved that puzzle, and you met Ryland, and you did get a key fragment from him. You came all the way down, you bypassed the castle, and went to the tower. And in the tower, on the first floor, you fought and killed 3 flaming skulls. And that is where, excuse me, where we ended.
Yeah, we had to deal with some hothead.
Yeah. So to recap, what's going on, where you are, and what you know. The Guardians have all been left alone to themselves. They're each guarding a crown fragment. The crown was sundered into 4 pieces. The sundering that you have encountered so far. When you talked to Jaston, he mentioned that a member of the castle staff was in league with something known as the Harvester of Sorrows. Da, 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 da. And that a ritual is required along with an idol of sorrow. So there was once a great king. Everybody loved him, but something happened and his crown shattered, and it caused the whole land to become cursed. And y'all are now working your way through different areas, talking to the Guardians, trying to uncurse the land. So, y'all are on the first floor of this tower, and I believe who found the scrolls last time?
That's a good question.
I think I did.
It was either Callus,
No.
Maritim, or Daisy.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I know what the scrolls were. I just don't remember.
Would they be in somebody's inventory?
Maybe.
I'm not seeing them in mine.
Daisy, are you with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Do you remember finding scroll time?
Nope, wasn't me.
Oh, okay. Well, since now that everybody knows that there are scrolls, if you want to try to find them, give me an investigation check.
My character's so stupid. Guidance.
No, let's go back.
15.
A nat 20 plus 1 for 21.
What am I
Plus
rolling?
4 plus 2, so 23.
Check.
Okay.
Skills. Nice being on the internet, though, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It goes a little quicker. Investigation. I'm sorry, it's been a minute.
It has.
Investigation. Let's begin.
Here it is.
Investigation.
About
Look out.
yeah, about 11.
Maritim and Daisy, scattered throughout the books and on the bookshelves, you each find 2 magical scrolls.
Uh-huh.
You can either make a knowledge arcana, or you can spend 40 minutes for Daisy to cast the ritual for identify to determine what the scrolls are.
I have a detect magic I could cast.
That'll tell you what is magic. That won't
okay.
tell you what the scrolls themselves are.
I see. I don't have anything for that. Okay, never mind.
Guidance. Oh, that sucks balls.
Yeah, your arcana, you
So off at
cannot.
9.
You know that they're magical scrolls and that they do things.
Mm.
I could maybe eat the scrolls. Maybe that'll tell me
No,
something.
don't do that.
That won't tell you anything.
That
It'll
would be
tell you that they taste like vellum. You'll know what vellum tastes like.
Let's
You will
be
know
curious,
without a doubt
considering-
what vellum tastes like.
Here we go.
Considering that most magical items have an AC of 24, does stomach acid beat AC?
Yep. Well, she's got 4 stomachs for them to pass through. And if I
Whoa.
recall, cows have relatively acidic stomachs.
Ooh. That'd be an interesting set of rolls.
That would be.
Do you digest it in the first domain?
I'd like to see if
No.
it goes off if she digests it. That's what I'm curious
Right?
about.
It's what the hell happened? I don't know.
Fucking-
Somebody kept saying something about fireball. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Some fireball scroll and
A walking nuke right there.
go
All right,
on.
Egypt, we're gonna try out this tactic. Eat this scroll, walk towards the enemy.
How long does it take for a cow to digest? All right, eat this scroll, and then in 30 minutes, walk towards the enemy. Congratulations, you open a portal to the Diablo Mad Cow level. This is where you will spend the rest of your lives as characters.
Yeah.
And
You
then
will
there's-
reach.
There's my character in the back going, I cast explosive minotaur.
So Daisy, do you want to take the time to identify the scrolls, or do you want to hold off?
Sorry, I'm unmuting. Yeah, I'll identify them if everybody's willing to wait.
Sure.
Okay. So the scrolls that you find, somebody take note. You find a scroll of Dance Macabre, Greater Restoration, Autoluke's Resilient Sphere, and Death Ward.
Oh yeah, I remember reading these. I don't remember who it was.
You remember any of those? I couldn't write fast enough.
Death Ward. I remember the
Dance
first-
Macabre, Greater Restoration, Autoluke's Resilient Sphere, and Death Ward. I will put it into the Zoom chat.
Fear and Death Ward.
Huh.
There you go. And that is what you find on this level of the tower among all of these books. The hearth is or the fireplace is not lit. Let me know when you're ready. Either go outside or go up the stairs, or if you just want to live here for the rest of your lives.
I mean, we
Or
could.
we could take a break and get some of our spell slots.
I mean, you could. What's the fun in that?
So I have more spell slots to do shit.
What's the fun in that? It's not like there's anything dangerous in this wizard's tower.
I mean, you should let me have all the spell slots I want because I never hit anything anyway.
Now, do y'all want to take a long rest? Is that what y'all want to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well while we're here, power up and then get moving.
Sure.
Yeah, because there's no telling how long we're about to be in this thing and our chances of resting in here.
Yeah, what lies ahead?
Where's
So cautious. It's like some of y'all had a DM that threw really hard stuff at you.
Or like I was a DM and would utilize resources a lot.
where is it?
Like, wait a minute, you're going into this dungeon. You've been in here for how long? And you're going to try to take a long rest. All right, let's see how that goes.
There it is.
Okay. We need to roll perception or anything? Or once we go outside, how do you want to do that?
I mean, are y'all taking a long rest in the tower or outside?
No, I wouldn't take a long rest in here with all these like skulls. There's no telling when they're going to wake back up if they do wake back. Yeah, no.
Okay, so y'all are going back outside?
I would vote for outside.
Yeah.
And I would also recommend taking watches.
Oh, for sure. I'll do first watch. Sure. Sit out there and whittle.
Gonna be any left?
Oh yeah, it's just the top part. I'm trying to get it out.
I already took my long rest.
Oh.
Okay, well,
Oh my God.
I didn't fully set up this map, so
That's all right.
y'all are just wherever y'all want to be.
Camping.
Just camping. All right, so y'all are just camping out in front of the tower.
Sure.
I didn't think y'all wanted to be in front of the castle.
Nah. Right out there in a cozy spot in the grass. Why not?
Yep, that's a good spot.
Yeah, I would almost take that spot in between the castle and the tower as like having like
Yeah, a
only
little bit of
two
cover.
areas to worry about.
So this spot right here in between the
Okay.
castle and the tower,
Nothing.
there is
What's going
a
on?
collapsed bridge
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
that hangs over here about 3 stories up on the tower.
If it didn't, I'd just be digging a fork into it.
Yeah, that would be good. So at least that way we got. I mean, it's kind of like a fatal funnel in all honesty, but
Now,
we only have to like worry about one direction.
yeah. Now, Maritim, you do
Okay.
see a set of doors that is that gives access to that bridge on
No, I had a little.
this side over here. On the castle side, it's been collapsed, like rocks have collapsed in front of it. But on this side over here, it is easily accessible.
It's still
Oh.
So there is a
Uh,
door on the 3rd floor up here.
How far how big of a gap?
20
Double-
feet wide.
Huh?
It's a 20-foot gap between the tower
I can jump
and the
it.
castle.
Yeah, running start.
I could jump it. I don't know why I'd want to.
I could fly up to
Jason
it.
Bourne the shit.
Yeah, just Jason Bourne it.
Sure.
Acrocal.
Right through the window.
Move
Tackle the
forward.
bad guy.
I am Acrocal.
Hey, you can pull some of your move core.
Yeah, my move core.
Yeah.
Mukor. All right. So y'all take a long rest. It is uneventful. It is the next morning, just like every morning that y'all have spent here on these grounds. There are no birds. There are no bugs. There is no wildlife chatter. There is no breeze. It is eerie and still.
Callus would have noticed that on first watch.
hmm
Amongst smoking his cigars and whatever he's smoking, he would have sat there and look at the smoke and it just gone straight up.
That'd be eerie.
Right. That is interesting though.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I say we go back up.
Yeah,
Do
let's
we-
go see what's in the tower.
You want to go back in through the main door?
All right, Dino. It was the last bit, okay?
She made out between us both. She played us both tonight.
I thought Derek was.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. I don't. Sure.
All right.
There's a duality of which spells do I prepare and which ones do I don't.
All right. As you walk back in through the main door, you see the floor exactly as it was. The skulls are just dead on the ground.
Do we want to divvy up those scrolls before we go in?
Yeah, it's not a terrible idea. What was the sphere one?
Analuk's resilient sphere.
Resilient. It's,
Is that like a protection sphere?
Mhm.
Could be.
Do you want some? I got half cheese because I thought you might want some.
You're so sweet, baby. I'm full right
I'm
now.
gonna take that one.
Really sweet.
All right. Are y'all ready to go upstairs?
Yeah.
Who's taking point?
I'll take point.
All right.
Catch myself and wait a minute. Who's got the
Who's-
worst dexterity?
I'll go behind Meritum.
Yeah, you will.
Who's got the worst dexterity?
Probably Daisy. I don't know. Let me see.
I have the 16 plus 3. Or
Yeah, yours is better than mine.
Give me a
Callus.
second. I'm ready to look.
Callus has low dexterity.
I have decent dexterity. It's a 15.
Yeah, so you have middle of the road dexterity. Mutrid has middle of the road dexterity, and Meritum has
I'd laugh if my dexterity is the lowest.
the second lowest dexterity. So the
Oh,
lowest dexterity is Callus,
What's his?
lower than yours.
I'm gonna cast Blessing of the Trickster on Callus.
Thank you.
Callus, that gives you advantage on any stealth rolls.
Sweet. I'm gonna need it.
All right. Is this your marching order? Meritum, Mutrid, Callus, and Daisy?
yes.
All right. As
Uh,
y'all
Roll stealth and guidance. Hot balls. It's 2 natural 20s, and that means all the rest of my rolls will probably be shit for the rest of the night. 29.
All right, so everyone is walking extremely slowly behind Meritum flying.
Where's Meritum? They can't see me. I have stealth out of their vision.
I mean, that's fair. The second floor, there are torches with cold flames, so they give no heat, similar to the ever-burning torches you have, evenly spaced along the circular walls of this room. There is a landing leading out further into it. The stairs continue up or go back down. There are pillars evenly placed along the room that go from floor to ceiling and also have torches. If you took a count, there are 34 bookshelves that span from floor to ceiling, which is 15 feet, and are lined with books. At the very center of the room, it is pitch black. And you notice that the blackness seems to be in a sphere shape. Everyone who is familiar with magic, roll me a knowledge arcana.
You can just say not Mutrid.
Man, that's fair. I could just say not Mutrid.
21.
Okay, 21.
I am looking at it using the detect thoughts.
You detect no thoughts from the sphere of blackness.
Fuck's sake. Critical fail. 5.
Okay. So Daisy and Maritim, you would recognize this whether you have firsthand knowledge of it or not. This is a sphere of darkness centered on the room.
I could have told you that.
But I mean, it's a sphere of magical darkness. Like it is a spell that has been cast.
I get it. I understand.
And you can assume that it has been cast enough to be made permanent. So
And
there are
that would
bookshelves.
be that would be knowing that it would take someone a long time of prepping that to that
Uh-huh.
degree.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So this is the second floor. There are tons. I mean, there are 34 bookshelves, and they are laid out exactly as you see them on the map. Very meticulously laid out.
What are the orange things? The big round orange things. Those
Right here?
Yeah.
Those are the torches.
Okay. Like a Game of Thrones style.
Kind of, yeah.
Or maybe
So more
more
like-
like the braziers.
They're not no, they're like holsters on a wall with like an ever-burning torch
Okay. All right.
stuck
Okay.
in it.
Hmm.
Y'all want to stop on this room or do you want to keep going?
Does the staircase continue to go up
Yeah.
around the perimeter?
It continues to go up to another floor, and it obviously goes back down.
Let's have a look upstairs.
I actually feel like we should investigate.
Okay.
So far, we keep coming across useful stuff.
I
Don't
had
wanna
no-
necessarily
I-
go back.
And Callus says,
We're
I
gonna
have
go back. For
I
one
have
thing.
no idea what that thing is. That's terrifying.
The sphere of darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now we know. We know it's a sphere of darkness.
Yeah,
Spell.
and it's creepy. Like the other two people who know magic are impressed by the thing, but I don't know.
So
Well, I
I
mean,
don't know.
it's usually cast to keep people from anything seeing out or seeing in, unless they have the ability to see through it.
Could you walk through it?
Would you want to walk through it?
That's not what I asked.
I know.
What
but
happens
that's
if
the
you
answer.
have a rope
You can
Do you
enter
have a
it if you
rope?
want.
and you go in it? Do you lose the rope?
If you let go of it, I imagine.
It's just it's not like another dimension. It's just darkness. You
I-
can't see. That's all it is.
Are things stuck in there?
No,
It's just dark there.
it's just
So
dark.
if I move it, so if I were to go in there, feel around, like y'all can still hear me in there, right?
I would imagine so. It's just dark.
It's just
Would
dark.
I know that, Matt? Or I just know it's darkness and
I
kind of
mean,
what it does.
You could assume. I mean, yeah, it's darkness.
Does anyone have magic missiles so we can cast it at the darkness?
I don't have access to that spell.
Perfect.
Yes,
Thank you, Daisy, for making that joke. You have made
much
my night.
appreciated, sir. Uh,
I don't know. I was just trying to think of a way to investigate it. It's like tie
Right.
a rope to me.
And go inside and look.
Yeah,
You want to go inside and look? Because I don't want to go inside and look.
I'll go inside. I mean, there's no, from what I understand, there's no looking. So I'm just going to be feeling around for stuff.
Oh, okay. I'm fine with it. I'm curious. Let's tie a rope to her and see what happens.
I've already tied a rope to her. This whole
Okay,
time
all right,
everyone's
yeah,
been
yeah.
talking. I'm like, yeah, let's find out. Last time this didn't.
Tie that rope really well. Last time it came back a chair.
Yeah. Yes.
A chair.
Long time ago at a different tower.
Am I about to become a chair?
I don't know.
We'll find out.
Okay, so Mutrid, you're going through.
Yeah, I guess what I'm gonna do is start just walking, if I say to pull me back, just start pulling me back, and I'm gonna, that way I can walk back the way that I went.
Okay.
So yeah,
As you walk up to it, it is not at all like that scene in Event Horizon or the Sphere. So it does not shimmer, it does not ripple, it is a solid circular wall of blackness. And as soon as you walk in, It's like being blind. However, as soon as you walk in, you don't hear anything. Your hooves don't make noise on the stone. You don't hear a single thing. How far do you walk in before you stop?
I'm gonna keep walking forward.
Okay. You move another 5 feet, and the texture under your feet changes. You can feel that you are no longer walking on stone, but you are walking on something else. How far do you keep going?
I keep moving forward.
Okay.
How you doing, Mutrid?
You do not hear that.
What?
And roll me. You know what? We're just gonna take. Doesn't matter. You're gonna suffer 1 point of non-lethal damage as you bump into a wooden object.
They're trying to take her out at the knee.
I'm not. That's the thing. It's like I'm not like walking as if I can see where I'm going. I'm like scooching.
Yeah. It's like walking around a dark house that you're unfamiliar with in the middle of the night with no windows.
Right. So
You just you bump into an end table, and it's like stubbing your toe. It's
What?
1 non-lethal damage. You will recover that
You'll be fine.
in like 5 minutes. You're fine.
Okay.
But yeah, so you run into something and you stop.
Okay.
No, stop the I need a bargain for my life.
I'm gonna feel around.
Okay.
On
Okay. Give me give me a perception at
Oh fuck! God!
What happened?
I got a double nat 1.
She got 2 ones in a row.
Oh my. There's the balance, my friends.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean
Thanks,
it
Miriam.
feels like it feels like a circular wooden end table, and as you're feeling around, you feel like a leather high back chair next to it. Again, as you're moving and touching, though, you hear no sound.
Okay. I am gonna do detect thoughts again.
Okay? On what?
Huh?
What are you
Well,
trying to detect?
Just in the area that I can.
The
Okay.
darkness.
In the darkness. The darkness has no thoughts. The
I wanna
chairs have no
detect thoughts
thoughts.
in the dark.
You do, like, you're able to detect thoughts. Like, you get some resistance. You're able to tell that there are 3 sentient things. Callus may not resist. It's up to him. But you don't pick up anything other than your party.
Okay. I'm gonna
Yeah,
I'm
can
gonna
she read
say
surface
I'm gonna
thoughts?
I'm gonna
Hang on.
I'm just-
Hang on.
Oh.
I say that. Let me double check something real quick. And then let me look at your detect thoughts. No, that's not what I said to look up.
Stupid computer not accepting my commands.
Okay. And I need to go back and look at that real quick. Okay. Yeah. No. You don't pick up anything other than
Okay.
the people.
I am gonna just it's hello? Is anybody there?
Remember your detect. Oh, are you saying that?
Yes.
You don't hear yourself speak.
Like you just feel vibration in your throat.
Yep.
I'm gonna sit down. No. I'm gonna think about sitting down in the chair and saying, no, this is weird. I'm gonna tug on the rope
Okay.
to have them start pulling me back.
Okay. So she tugs on the rope.
So we're hauling.
All right. So you'll start pulling her back. As you feel the tug, like it kind of jolts you. Do you move with it?
Yeah.
Okay. So they're not dragging you out.
No.
And then
yeah. I'm just
when-
making sure I'm going the right direction.
Yeah. When you come out of the silent, or when you come out of the darkness, you can hear again.
Oh my god, that was weird. I couldn't hear anything. I I said hello. There was nothing. All I felt was like a table and a chair in there, and the floor was different. So I don't know what's up with it.
Interesting.
But
But you weren't harmed, nothing hurt?
I hit my toe, even though I don't somehow have a toe.
All right, don't worry
You
about
hit
that.
your
But-
shin. It's like stubbing a toe.
yeah, whatever. So I cut myself shaving this morning. So
Yeah. Yeah, 1 point of non-lethal damage.
so Cal's giving you some shit, but aside from that, no danger. Okay.
No, it was just, and yeah, there was. It's just darkness.
Okay. So what if we keep one person on the outside to tow us back in just in case, and send 3 people in?
I don't know what any other point of going in there.
Look, there's something in there that somebody doesn't want us to see. They're hiding something. So
or hear. So it's like you can't hear in there either.
right, but
So, okay.
All right,
Callus,
so I'm going to take the other end of the rope.
Everyone but Mutrid roll Knowledge Arcana. Or just roll Arcana. It's not Knowledge Arcana.
19.
Okay. Okay. AZ and Maritim, it sounds like someone has overlaid darkness and silence. So a globe of
Right.
darkness or a sphere of darkness and a sphere of silence overlaid on top of each other, which doesn't make any sense to either one of you for any reason.
Oh,
Do y'all share this knowledge with the party?
Yeah.
Okay. So it might make sense to Callus, possibly to Mutrid, that it's a library. Somebody probably created a little seating area where they would be completely undisturbed in a library.
If we still want to check this out, I can tie the rope off to me and go in.
it's up to you because it's very disorienting, and it feels very easy to get lost in, even though you know where you're at. So you just keep moving forward or backwards.
Yeah. Take the other end of the rope and tie it off to myself, leaving the other end tied to Mutrid.
Okay.
And then if I give 3 tugs on that thing, yank me out.
Okie doke.
So okay, no problem. We got you.
All right. You're flying in. How high are you flying?
I won't.
Or are
fly.
you walking?
I'll walk this time.
Okay.
And right before I enter it, I'm going to
Mhm.
cast guidance on myself.
Okay. It's a good call. You want to do that before you get in there.
Because I can't do it otherwise. Oh, a
Nope.
+1 to whatever I have to roll a check on.
Awesome.
Perception if necessary.
Okay. So you walk in, and just like with Mutrid, it's like being blind. A dark vision does not include darkness.
Right. I don't have
and-
dark vision anyway.
And it's silent. And you notice as you're walking, like there's a little lip, like just a little tiny lip. And you step over it, and the texture that you're walking on changes. And tell me when you stop.
Reach down and feel the texture.
Oh, it feels like a rug.
Okay.
Like a very nice woven rug.
All right.
Or a carpet.
Right. I'm going to keep going until I feel myself stop. I'm going to kind of put my hand out in front of myself. It's just kind of a buffer.
Okay. You also bump into the table.
And feel around the table.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like a circular end table.
Okay. And I'm going to move
Take
myself
something out with him.
around in a direction.
Which direction?
Whichever direction.
So to your left, if you're feeling around, you can feel the chair. And to
Always
the right.
go left in a maze. This is not a maze. I'll go right.
Okay. You feel open, and you can feel around the table. And if you keep going, you feel that the rug stops and you're back on stone. How far do you keep going?
I keep going until I come out of the darkness.
All right. You are out of the darkness and the silence. And that is... Where is my ruler here? Okay, so you still got plenty of rope.
I'm gonna go back in and
I'll just say this: I wouldn't let him
Go to
pull
the
me
right.
in.
Yeah. Okay, so now you're going to your right.
So that
Right.
means the rope went really slack.
Yep. So you're feeling around the table. They also, like, when you emerged, they can't see you because
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
there's a
I figured that'd be
chair.
hilarious. I was thinking about jumping back into the darkness, make the rope go slack real quick, and I was like, just walk in there, it'll do that.
So there's chair.
And the
Are you
rope
gonna?
does fall to the ground, right? Like instead of
Yeah.
being taut behind me, it hits the ground. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't hear it, but I could feel like a tug and
Yeah.
then feel
I'd
on
take,
it.
yeah, it's like I'd take up the slack
Yeah.
while you're moving.
So as you're moving around here, you feel the slack give out, and like when rope's going around like a corner or something, like you feel it get taut, and Mutrid, you also feel it get taut, like you feel it pull,
Okay.
like
As
it's
soon as I
being
feel
dragged
that,
around something.
as soon as I feel that, I'm gonna take out one of my daggers and start moving towards that direction and just kind of like gently probing as I go.
Okay. So you probe, you feel something something hard, and you probe and you feel something kind of squish.
And I'll feel out with my fingers.
All right. So you feel what feels like another end table and another chair. You gonna probe around these as well?
Yeah, just kind of like stash my dagger for a quick second and then just feel out what I'm feeling. If it feels like the same thing that I
Yeah.
first felt when I walked in there on that wherever it was.
Give
I
me
would say side, but I don't know.
give me perception at disadvantage.
That's a 20. See if I roll over the net. 16 is my lowest.
Okay. On the 16, on that end table, you feel like there's like a chain, like a very small, thin chain, and something attached to the small, thin chain lying on the end table.
Slowly move my hand up the chain, one direction or the other.
Okay.
I don't know which direction to move it. So
Yeah, you feel a clasp.
okay. And then is there anything that the clasp is attached to?
I
Or
mean,
just
the
the
other
clasp
end of the
itself?
clasp. So it's like a necklace clasp.
Oh, okay. Scoop it up and stow it.
Okay.
Like in some of the strapping that's going around for like
Sure.
harnesses and stuff.
Sure,
I'll just
sure,
kind of like throw it in there and just snug it off and keep feeling around, see if I feel anything else.
Nope. That's all you feel. And then you feel the chair.
Okay. And then I will go out north instead
Okay.
of going back where I was, see if there's anything else in that direction.
You
And I'll do kind of like a slow zigzag.
Yeah.
To see if I like bump into anything or find anything.
Nope. You come out north unaccosted.
Okay. Then now I could see them, right? If I look that direction.
You
Or
would
is there
have
a
to
pillar
move.
there?
There's a pillar right here that goes floor
Okay,
to
so that goes
ceiling.
Okay.
Yeah. You would have to move over to here.
Okay. So I will go back in
Okay.
and it'll feel the rope goes slack again. I'm gonna pull up a few feet of the rope,
Okay.
nice and slow, like I'm still walking.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna walk towards back in and just turn right at some point. 'Cause I don't know. Well, I mean, have I figured out the size of this by now?
Yeah, I mean, you know that it's a 20-foot sphere.
Okay, so I'll walk in about 15 feet and make a right.
So let's do you. So you'll walk into
About
here.
3/4 of the way.
Yeah. And then which way are you turning? Back to
To
your
the
right.
Yeah.
All right. I'll move you over here. I can't get to your little turn knob.
And then as soon as I get to the edge, I'm gonna untie the rope. Oh no, I'm gonna take my dagger out and I'm gonna like cut the rope while
Well,
holding on to it.
As soon as you get out?
No. Before I get
Oh.
out.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna cut the rope. It looks nice and frayed. Stash my dagger away. And I'm gonna yank on the fucking rope really hard, probably about 4 or 5 times. And then I'm gonna
All right.
let it go. Like as soon as I feel it taut, I'm gonna let go.
All right, Mutrid, you feel him tugging on the rope,
So I start frantically pulling it.
and he is not on the end of it.
What the fuck?
And then I'm gonna toss my shield out in front of me, so it just comes out, and just clack, 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 clack.
Yep.
Oh shit! Something got him.
The shield clacks this way.
Then I'm gonna turn and run to the opposite side.
Over here?
Yeah.
All right, so as you're running, give me a dex
Hit the
save.
fucking table. Okay, that's fine. At disadvantage?
Uh-huh. No, because you have Blessing of the Trickster on.
No. Callus does, and that's only for stealth checks.
Oh, okay. So yeah. Thank you. So yeah. Give me a dex save at disadvantage.
This joke is gonna
Arma.
hurt. Yeah. 4.
Okay. So you're going to take 4 points of damage, like legit damage, as you trip over the table.
Oh, I wouldn't trip. I would like crack my chest
Yeah.
into that fucking thing.
Yeah, as you crash into the table and send it toppling in front of you.
Then I'm gonna like scramble, grab it, roll out the other side of that sphere, and be like, "Fuck!" Ah! Ah!
So y'all hear that as he rolls out, but you can't see him.
Right.
Yeah, so, but yeah, I'm gonna go running towards him.
Sure.
Yeah, or no, well, not through, but around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of see him around this pillar on the ground with a table.
I'm gonna like dash around ready to kill whatever
Okay.
and see it say, so you met my foe too.
The son of a bitch! There was something in there.
Bastard.
All right.
I don't know. It was
Buzz.
like hairy and wet, whatever the hell it was.
I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts on him.
I rolled deception, got an 18.
All right. Make a will save, Meritum, for the detect thoughts.
Wisdom?
Yeah. I keep saying will. It's wisdom.
11.
All right. What is your DC, Mutrid?
Oh, I'm pretty sure I failed that shit.
Attack save 13. Wisdom save 13.
Okay. Yeah. No. You failed.
2.
Meritum failed. So you can read his surface thoughts. So now you need to roll a what is that? What goes against deception?
Insight.
Insight. You need to roll an insight check.
I do.
Yes.
Okay.
Because he's thinking about
Shit.
keeping up the
Are they
deception.
buying it? Fuck. Like rolling and like holding onto the table.
Yeah, so you
Did
so
they buy
like
it?
on the surface
Oh.
thoughts.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
Okay, so that's what you
And
pick
while I'm
up.
holding
That's
my
fucking
chest,
funny.
yeah, damn it.
But you believe him
Ah.
about something wet and hairy inside the middle of it. Also, you notice that the table that he's holding is like one of the table legs is broken.
That was for me.
No, it was from him fucking eating
Oh,
shit right
that's
into
right.
the table.
So I believe him on something wet and hairy.
But you also know that
Did
something
they buy
was
it?
funny.
Oh, shit, that was funny. Pain is funny. Funny is pain.
I'm gonna snort at him and say, "Did you run into yourself in there?"
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, yeah, don't do that again. Ow. And that's all I'm thinking is just the pain that's in my chest right now from like possibly fracturing a rib.
And that's a damn shame too, because none of us could see him or hear him fucking eat shit in that table.
Nope.
I'm like, all right. I think Callus won at the table.
I just wanted to see if something came out.
I'm gonna say, "Well, I'll let you bring it over to him."
Yeah, I'll walk over there. I'm like, hey, pick up my
thanks,
shield at the same time. So I got my shield in one arm and I'm just kind of like dragging this table like, there you go.
Cool. So you can see it. Cool. Awesome. It's just a table. I just wanted to see if something could come out of the thing without like there wasn't a spell to keep things in there. You know what I mean?
Right. Nah. But hey, we keep this up, we'll have a furniture set.
Yeah, no
Chair,
shit.
table.
Cool. And I'm gonna toss it aside.
Are we ready to keep going?
Did you find anything in there?
Or yeah.
Oh God, do I have any more detect magic salts? I don't think I do. I'm out. And like, I don't say anything, but everybody can clearly see. What's this thing hanging from me now? Is it like a locket, a necklace, or
It's a necklace with a pendant.
oh, like, well, there was this.
So now that you can see it, the pendant looks like roll me maritime, roll me religion.
Guidance, definitely, because I suck at religion rolls. Let's see, 15 plus 4, 19.
Okay, so the symbol on it looks like the Eye of Tholent.
And that is
In your mind, it would translate as Toth. Tholent was an incarnation of Toth, the god of knowledge and secrets.
like, well, somebody was proud of knowing stuff.
Somebody was what now?
Proud of knowing stuff.
Yeah. Well, again, it's a library.
I said, yeah, it's the library.
Did we want to check out any of the books?
Worth checking out? Or...
Magic, knowledge, all that.
Oh, for the Eye of Tholent?
No, Toth. It's
Oh,
the
yeah.
addition of magic and stuff, and knowledge.
Yeah.
If we're cool with it, I'll spend 10 minutes ritually casting detect magic.
Yeah, I'm cool. I could look at books.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you're ritually casting detect magic after 10 minutes, so hang on real quick. Daisy, was there anything that you wanted to do, or did you want to wait for the detect magic, or what did you want to do while they're... What's
I'm
that?
good.
Okay.
I'm good.
So the detect magic, the necklace is magical. The torches are magical. Obviously.
And it goes out to like 30 feet.
Okay, so any torches near you are magical. There's no books on the shelves in front of you that are magical. But the necklace is absolutely magical.
Yeah, it lasts up to 10 minutes. So I'm just gonna wander around this room and see if anything pings.
So as you're wandering around, there is one book that pings with magic.
Is there any writing on the spine?
Yes. So the writing on the spine says mating habits of flumps.
I'm gonna take that, put it in my bag of holding.
Okay.
I'm not saying anything to anyone. I just discovered porn.
Okay.
We're like, oh, okay. Keep walking around. About the
Okay.
next 10 minutes till it burns itself out.
It burned. That's the only thing other than torches that is magical.
And a giant dark ball in the middle of the room.
Yep.
Ah, okay. So as I'm walking around looking, I'm also thinking, I mean, I could get rid of one of these effects, but it also might be a good place to come back to if we have to hide.
That's a really good idea.
Very good point.
And Matt, I would know that you can't cast spells in silence, and you can't target in darkness.
You can't cast spells that require verbal
components, right?
In silence, and you can't target what you can't see.
Right.
So if you are in the darkness, nothing can target you.
That's right. Not even magic missile.
Yeah, I say we leave that thing there. I might come in handy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was seriously thinking about casting Dispel Magic on it, but that's why I wanted to go in, because if there was anything in there, I'd want to get rid of it so I could see what it was, but I didn't see anything. So
as you're walking around, are you just looking, or are you like playing with books on the shelves? Are you investigating books, or are you just like kind of just walking, looking for things that are magical?
Just looking for magic shit.
Okay. While he's doing that, is anyone else going to look at the shelves or the books on the shelves or anything of that nature?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Mutri, while you're looking around... Oh, okay. That's what I need. Cool. You find a book titled Volo's Guide to Thay.
Okay.
Like that book stands out among the other books.
Okay.
Callus, Daisy, are y'all looking at books as well?
Yeah. I've been looking at books like casually for a while, basically the whole time.
Okay. So,
like, not really looking for anything in particular, but just something that would catch his interest.
right. You find Bane and Zazis Tam, A Love Story.
And who? Taz?
So,
Got it.
Bane is a god of murder. Zazis Tam was the big evil lich in the D&D movie.
Okay. Knew that sounded familiar.
So it's Bane and Zazis Tam, A Love Story.
Love
As
it.
you're reading through it, it is absolutely fan fiction smut.
Love it. Perfect. Keep it.
And yeah, what's all in mine?
Yours is legitimately Volo's Guide to Thay.
Okay.
So Volo, the bard, wrote tons of books, and your book is all about what Volo understood to be Thay.
Right.
As you're flipping through it, from your own experiences with Thay and wizards, some of the stuff is not accurate.
Yeah.
But Volo, you'll remember, is the bard in Baldur's Gate 3 that you run
Yeah.
into. Yeah. So he is a canonical character, and he, in canon, wrote a guide to Thay, and this is a copy of that book.
Okay.
Daisy, are you looking at books?
Yes.
Okay. Roll this. Man. You find The Giving Treant. It's like it's like a children's book, but with a treant.
I was thinking, what is this? What is this treant giving?
All right, so
Wood?
we'll do. All right, we're not gonna do any more rolls. So as y'all are looking around, the other books that you find that are worthy of note, you find a copy of So You Want to Be a Lich. You find 50 Shades of Thay.
There it is. There it is.
And someone finds Do Zombies Dream of Undead Sheep?
Those are brilliant. 50 Shades of Thay. I like that.
What about
Dating.
the vampire love novel called Witchlight?
Nope, you don't find that. You only find 3 smuts. Bane and Zazis Tam, A Love Story, Mating Habits of Flumps, and 50 Shades of Thay.
Like no necromancy book that says with the title of like how to make friends and influence thralls.
Mm-mm.
No, but there's a book on, reducing your carbon footprint by reducing, reusing, and reanimating.
You do not find a copy of that here, but that book does exist somewhere in the world. Okay. All right, so that's what you find.
Okay.
I'm ready to move on.
I appreciate those books. So, as you come off the stairs to the 3rd floor, you notice that to the right is a large wooden double door guarded by 2 ethereal guards that appear to be made of blue flames, wearing spectral armor and wielding spectral polearms. In the center of the room is a large semicircular astral rug, and behind that is a set of stone double doors with no apparent way to pick them open.
Huh.
You also see these are just gargoyle heads, but the guards are up here. They do not appear hostile. As you come up, and as you're, well, we'll go ahead. What do y'all want to do?
Well, obviously the first thing is a closed door you want to open.
Okay. Which door? So this door's closed. This door's closed.
I'm looking at that big ass door right there.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to go to it?
Yeah. Walk over to it.
All right. As you are walking across the rug, give me a deck save. Is everybody going with him, or is he going by himself?
He's making the move and taking the
Yeah.
opportunity.
Okay. Here we go. That's a good callus roll. 9.
Oh, shit. Oh, Callus. As you step onto the rug and you get about 10 feet from the center of it, a sigil starts to glow in the center of it, and the rug disappears. There is a massive open hole in the center of the floor that leads to the astral plane. You are now falling onto the astral plane.
Someone shit my pants!
So you
Oh.
you land on like an outcrop, like you land on like a stone platform, and you look up. You are easily 40 feet from the hole that you fell in, and around you is the most beautiful, swirling, starry landscape that would put the Aurora Borealis to shame.
Oh fuck, he's gone straight back to the Feywild.
No, but he is in the astral plane.
No, I know. I'm just
Would
wondering
my
if that's
character
the
know what the
impersonation.
astral plane is?
Not a clue. There's a hole in reality above you. Like you
Okay.
can see the inside of the tower, and y'all
What-
can hear him if he yells loud enough.
What like are the wall like where the wall are the is there I see these things, but I'm standing on something. I'm standing on stone.
Yeah.
Is there a stone wall leading up? Like, is this like a giant well?
No, it's just a hole that led you. It looks
Okay.
kind of like
Think of like
Here we go.
Rick and Morty
No, okay, I got portal. Got it. Okay, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
reality through to this astral plane.
And it's 40 feet?
the hole is 40 feet up from you. It looks kind of like this.
Fuck. Okay. All right.
Like you can see stuff like this off in the distance.
And occasional magic items float by, well outside your grasp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's fucking amazing.
What do we see happen?
You see him walk on the rug. The sigil, like the symbol, lights up, and then he just falls.
Is there now a hole that we can
Yeah.
see?
There's a hole
Okay.
that you can see, and you can see into the astral plane.
I'm gonna go shit and just run and like pull the rope out and like throw it in the hole.
Yeah, I'm like no, or it's running up and then looking in.
And little Callus is 40 feet down.
Yep.
Now,
So-
before you guys freak out, if this happened to me alone, I could have gotten myself out. I have a magic rope that goes up 50 feet.
That's fun.
Not panicking. Like I'm not. I
So-
realize
so do you-
I'm not moving. Like I'm stationary. I'm
Yeah.
okay. But this is fucking freaky, guys.
At the same time, if you fall 40 feet, do you take fall damage?
Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
He should. I'm
Shut
not making
the
him.
fuck up. Almighty.
Come on, what's a little
Miss
40
Atkins,
feet?
you forgot to assign homework.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna say that it was effectively feather fall.
I have the magic boots too, or I have magic boots that can walk on walls and shit. That probably doesn't help with falls. But anyway,
It doesn't help because there are no walls around you.
thank you, Speedy, for the positive. Worried about my legs.
I mean, I can.
Now throw me a fucking rope and get me out of here.
Yeah, I've already thrown it in and I'm like handing off my end off of Mutrid.
Yeah.
So it's about 47 feet of rope. No, I would say it's
Yeah,
about
no,
40,
No.
45 feet of rope.
45
Yeah.
feet of rope.
Yeah.
we have multiple ropes. I know how to tie knots. This is
Well, I
not
mean,
gonna be a
there's plenty-
problem.
There's plenty of
Making it a
rope.
problem.
There's plenty of rope. They can pull you out. And as y'all are pulling him out from the other side of this stone door, you hear the sounds of like flesh against stone moving very slowly with like a gross kind of squishing sound.
Like a flap.
Yeah, like that on the other side of the door.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Crawling out of this fucking hole. What kind of an asshole fucking puts a trap like that there?
Someone who doesn't want you getting to that door.
Fair enough, but my dumbass, like, I just.
I'm like, yeah, come on, hurry up. There's another door there's something else you have to check out in the vault.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Come on, I'm ready.
All right,
I'm
so he's
rolling
back
low.
up here.
I'm ready for it. Let's go.
Which way are y'all headed now?
Oh, I still want to see the door. I mean, that was amazing down there in the astral plane and everything, but
All right.
still got shit to do.
It's a stone door with no keyhole, no lockpick, no way of determining how it opens, and no feasible way of picking it.
Oh, the chime.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
We had that. Yeah.
Because I think it still has 4 charges.
Somebody who has that?
I think Daisy has it.
Daisy has
Have
the
what?
The
There's
chime
a-
of opening. There's a stone
Oh,
door
yeah,
with no
yeah.
feasible way of picking it
I
or
do.
seeing how to open it.
Do you guys want me to use it?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
And I'll use it.
Can't hurt.
All right.
Well,
So the
good.
Famous last words.
So the door opens as the chime resonates at the center of where the door opens. You see a magical kind of lock come out. Like it's all ethereal. It's all just for show, but like the lock opens as if to say this was closed with an arcane lock. And the doors slide open to the side, and you see an experiment chamber. So this is clearly a magical experimentation chamber. The odor of rotten flesh and spilled blood fill the room. There are chains and hooks scattered around the room that go up to the ceiling. Cauldrons filled with a mixture of ichor and blood. In the center is a wooden desk, and behind it is what looks like an altar. In the far right of the chamber is a wooden ladder that goes up to a trap door. Blood stains the floor, and body parts are scattered all around. Lumbering around are 3 flesh golems and 2 gibbering mouthers. They
Oh.
appear to not be hostile.
They don't sound like they're not hostile.
Do they
They
notice
notice
this or?
They are not paying any attention to you.
I'm gonna detect thoughts.
They have no thoughts.
They have no thoughts.
So a flesh golem.
I know what a golem is, so I can only imagine what a flesh golem is not going to be a pleasant thing.
So that's what a flesh golem looks like.
That's about what I imagined, yeah.
And then
It's Frankenfuck.
a gibbering mouther.
It's
Looks
a
like that.
real girl.
Oh, fuck, man, it's a goddamn thing.
That's
Yeah.
what
Kind of, sort of.
So there's 2 of those and 3 flesh golems just aimlessly meandering around the room. And you can
Jeez.
tell that the flesh golems are where the thud squish sound are coming from as they move around.
Okay, and you said there's a ladder that goes up to the trap door?
Yep, there's a ladder over here. These stairs also went up, by the way. But yes, there's a ladder over here. Do y'all want to look around the room? Or do you just want to go up here? Do you want to go up the stairs? What would you like to do?
I'm going to kind of like motion everybody to back up a little bit and like quietly. I could go. Where are the gibbering mouthers? Is there anything on the left side of that room?
Are we about to be in
And-
combat?
You might be. It depends on what you do. So again, they don't appear to be hostile. Do you want to look around the room? Do you want to climb the ladder? Do you want to just book it? What do you want to do?
I will suggest that I try to get to the ladder and see if they react to me at all. And I will give myself blessing of the trickster. I don't know,
Okay.
know if that's going to matter because I'm stealthing in the open.
Yeah, are you gonna fly or the ceiling here is 20 feet?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, you can fly over their head.
Yeah.
All right. You make it to the ladder completely unaccosted.
Okay. And then I'll motion to anyone that's looking at me that I'm going to go up and take a look.
I'm going to follow.
He's moving around. He's moving around. He's moving around. He's moving around. He's gonna move over here. All right, you're able to follow.
I was going to say before if anyone starts to move, I'm just going to be like, hold up a second. Like, don't come in yet.
Yeah, he's telling you not to follow.
Well,
Like he's pointing at you going like that.
Like, whoa. I'm just going to go look.
All right. The trap door is unlocked, and as you peek up out of it, you see a well-furnished bedchamber and some feet on a couch. Because I assume you're not like flying it all the way open.
Yeah, no. I was literally just going up and just kind of like inching up the hatch
Yeah.
to see if I could see anything near it.
So I mean, it's a bedroom, and you see some light spilling out across the room. You see some feet on the floor. There's a couch. You can keep looking, or you can go back down the ladder.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of see if I can peer around anything, see if I can see anyone or anything moving around.
Okay. So as you're looking around, you open it up just a little bit more. The thing on the couch is not noticed, but I mean, it's a medium height man wearing a black vest with black pants. The vest is covered in cartoon like skulls. The pants look silken. He's got shoulder length curly brown hair and a short goatee, and he's just reading a book on the couch. Again, there's a bed, there's a rug, some paintings.
Roll stealth to remain unnoticed. I don't know if I've see him getting ready to look towards me or anything?
You don't, but yeah, roll stealth.
Oh, advantage, blessing the trickster. That's 18.
All right. You
Take
feel
18.
like you can move in unnoticed.
Okay. So I'm gonna like leave the hatch open and kind of like peer down. And what are those fucking golems and masses of toothy flesh doing?
They're moving towards the door.
Okay, I'm gonna motion for everybody to come nice and easy.
Everybody gonna follow?
Yeah.
And I just make the motion to be quiet and then like point up, and I'm gonna go up.
All right. As you go up, you find yourselves in this bedchamber. And once Meritum starts to Meritum's sneaky as shit. So, but once Callus comes up, the gentleman on the couch closes the book. He looks up at you. He's like, and he just kind of stares at you inquisitively with just kind of like a curious look on his face. And then the rest of you climb up.
Oh crap! I totally misunderstood that map. I was thinking the trap door was down there towards the bottom.
No, you have to come up into his room.
Oh well,
Like,
okay.
It's right here, but yeah.
Whoops.
It's all right.
It's all right.
First thing, if he notices me, the first thing I'm gonna do is like, I was like, hands up. I'm not here to start shit.
He nods.
Say, what's going on, man?
He looks at you, and then he looks up, and he looks a little annoyed, and he says, "I'm always near, but never far."
I'm gonna look up, annoyed. Riddles. Don't like riddles.
He doesn't
What was
see
that
you,
ask-
so
Huh? Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like saying it like real quiet, like.
I'm gonna ask him who you are. Who are
he
you?
sighs, and he says, "Always around, but never seen."
And that I'm gonna do detect thoughts.
Okay, what's the DC?
13.
He scowls at you, and he shakes his head, and he says, "Often avoided, but always catch up."
Often avoided, but always catch up.
He nods, and then he says, "I always show up one day, maybe the next.
Are you here now?
A chill kiss on your face or a cold embrace."
Fucking
I think he's hitting on me.
He laughs and he says, "In irony, love, laughter, or hate, I am your final fate."
He is.
Look at Mutrid, and I'm gonna like give her that face of like, yeah, go on. Get you some.
The guy's been cooped up in this room for God knows how long. Let him have a piece.
Mhm.
With everybody watching?
He's
Hey,
better than
he's
Blake,
been-
right?
He might be in for that bovine strange. You never know.
Callus pulls up a chair,
Oh shit.
opens his cooler.
This is
He looks at Callus and he shakes his head and he says, "I'm always around, or I'm always near, but never far."
Do you have problems talking and having a normal conversation?
He nods and says, "Always around, but never seen."
You're not alone, are you? Like, I don't know why, but his talk is starting to make a little bit of sense to me.
It's like a.
Are you
He's like,
alone?
it's like he's speaking in riddles.
Are you alone?
So he motions to all of you, he shakes his head and says, "Often avoided, but always catch up."
But he's nodding yes and no. Correct?
All right, everybody roll me, just give me a wisdom roll. It's not a save, but just give me a wisdom roll.
Jesus Christ. Oh, I thought that was a
Yeah.
1.
10. I'm like, God damn fucking riddles.
9. Yeah, I'm
And I'm just like rubbing the side of my head.
14.
Okay. Mutrid, you kind of figure out, this is the second time, he's repeating it, but he only ever says one sentence at a time. So it's like he can only say this riddle one sentence at a time, but he's trying to communicate with you.
Okay. I think he's, because he does it, obviously he's not hostile. I think he's trying, it's like we need to help him because he's
And
stuck.
he nods.
He's stuck in a riddle. He's got with you magic people.
All
You magic people.
Hey,
This is magic stuff.
Miriam, you still got that locket?
Yeah, it's still dangling from my harness.
Can I see it real
Or
quick?
harnessing. Yeah, I'll take it off and pass it over to Callis.
So I'm gonna pass it over to him. Like, do you see this? Do you know what this is? Like,
He nods, he nods, and he says, "I always show up one day, maybe the next day."
Postal Service?
He shakes his head and says, "A chill kiss on your face or a cold embrace."
Would you
Yeah,
like this back? Is it yours?
Hold on. Is it winter? Winter is coming?
He shakes his head. He says, "In irony, love, laughter, or hate, I am your final fate."
What if we?
Death?
What if we?
Do you say that out loud?
Yes.
Death?
He says, "Thank you. Thank you so much."
Sorry, like I had it a bit ago. I just didn't want to,
No, you're fine.
Oh,
I
I was
wanna hear everyone
overthinking this like a
understand.
motherfucker. I'm thinking we had to bring him into the darkness and. Okay, great. Good job, guys.
I mean,
Well
there's
done.
more than one way to bring someone to the darkness.
There is. He
Shink, shink.
looks at the necklace. He's like, "This is the Eye of Tholand. It allows me to read in the library.
So it's yours then.
I mean, this whole tower's mine."
All right.
Yes.
Well, here, take your.
You're the wizard.
Yes.
So what happened here?
I woke up confined to this room. I know that the crown was splintered. I don't know what became of everyone else, but I assume that they've also been locked away as guardians. I know that you need a ritual to mend it, and the ritual is in the library. The rug on the 3rd floor hides a portal to the astral plane.
Yeah, I found that. Found it.
Yeah, you found that.
Yep. Found it.
Okay. Well, the rug did hide a portal.
Not anymore.
And there's down below in the library is the crown. Or not the library, sorry. Down below in the experimentation chamber is the crown.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So
All right.
the Harvester of Sorrow shattered the crown and locked the king in a loop of memories with a standing mirror.
Well, where the hell's the king?
Well, I'm a wizard in a tower.
Right.
So I would assume the king would be in the throne room.
Probably.
Probably in the castle. I don't know where anyone else is, but I imagine that they're locked away somewhere in their respective domains.
No, I've taken an SAT test. I know how this goes.
So
What happened? What do you remember happening before waking up here?
yeah, because none of your friends seem to remember shit.
I remember that the king had become a little zealous in his pursuit of perfection.
Oh, he's one of those assholes.
And what I remember that he was worried that everything he built would be destroyed when he died, because he had no heirs. He had no children. We were his best friends, but he had no paramour.
King is an incel. Got it.
There's some great tapestries if you find yourself in the Hall of Whispers that tell the story of the kingdom.
I think we found that.
Yes.
Yeah.
We saw that. Yeah. I'm sorry. It's been a few weeks since we were here last. So
I worked really, really hard on those. I was really proud of them.
That was when we came
Found the elf
across-
guy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you found Ryland? He's alive?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
He's
if-
there.
he was the ghost, right? In the crypt.
He was the
Oh.
ghost.
There was a ghost in the crypt?
There was a ghost in the crypt. Who the fuck was that?
That was probably Jason. He was the first one of us to die.
Oh. Okay. So let him know about Jason.
I was gonna say just real quick out of game. It's like trying to remember exactly where
Yeah.
we met the prominent characters of.
Okay. So out of game, you
there
met.
was the church.
There was the church with Jareth Ironstrider. There was Jason Newcastle in the crypt. He was a ghost. There was the elf in the Hall of Whispers. That was Ryland. There was a wooden effigy over in the alchemist area. That was Lysander. And now you have met, and he introduces himself. He says, "I'm Kalen Themat, or Kalen Thimet."
Well done.
Anagrams are fun.
Well done.
Okay, I was gonna say, yeah, we recount that it's like the status of everybody.
I'm confused. I don't even know what we're asking about anymore.
Well, no, what we're trying to figure out is what exactly happened
Right. Yeah.
to cause the town to be in the state. What, it's like what were the events leading up to the crown getting fractured?
Yeah.
Yeah, and let alone why this is affecting a town downstream and making people forget things.
Yeah.
He says,
Yeah.
well, I have a suspicion that Shar has had a hand in all of this, and Shar is the Lady of Loss. The Lady of Grief, the Lady of
the
Loss.
fallen idol.
I don't know that she's fallen, but
Oh, so the idol is sorrow.
yes.
So that's the other part of this whole thing.
Yes.
So, how many pieces of the crown do we have? Is it 2 or 3?
You have 2.
He said that there's a piece downstairs, and we've got the piece of the tree and that we still need to go get,
Yeah.
Right.
that we left.
So, any way to get that piece from your wooden friend without killing him?
I don't know.
That's still a
I
pretty
don't-
viable option.
I don't know. All I know is what you've told me and what I've been able to tell. I don't know anything about any of the other guardians other than what you've mentioned.
Matt.
Yeah.
Would I know that Greater Restoration would remove a curse?
It can remove a curse, yes.
So, if his wooden friend is cursed, then possibly we could remove the curse and get to the piece.
Possibly.
I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's worth a try without resorting
Yeah.
to death. I mean,
Easy come, easy go.
Well, and we didn't quite understand it at the time, so maybe we can, whenever we go back down there, we'll figure out stuff, since we keep haphazardly figuring out stuff.
You got. Hey, I'm still here.
Okay, you said that there is a piece of one of the pieces of crowns in the laboratory below.
Yes.
Where is it, and do you happen to know how we can get it?
and can you do anything about your flesh bags? And I'm going to point down.
They're not mine.
Whose are they?
That I don't know. But I did not create any flesh bags or flesh golems.
Could you get rid of them for us? I mean, you're a wizard.
I mean, I might could help you get rid of them.
Or just at least help us get the piece of crown without having to.
But I honestly don't know if I'm allowed to leave this room. I've tried and I haven't been able to successfully. So I might be able to now, but I don't know if that will be enough or if you have to completely fix the curse for me to properly leave.
Well, how would we find out? We have to test it, right?
Sure. Just open that door. Like there's a door.
Or right. So what I'm suggesting is we open the door and you pick a part that you necessarily don't mind losing too much, like a pinky toe or something, and try and go through the door first with the pinky toe and see what happens.
Oh, you're not real familiar with curses, are you?
I guess it's not more mechanical things.
So he walks over and the door opens and he can't walk through the threshold.
Oh, so it doesn't hurt you. You just physically can't walk through it.
Correct.
All right.
So is there anything on this floor
really
that
hard.
could help us?
I guess that depends on how you define help.
You could yell moral support through the trap door.
I've got a bunch of vegetables growing. I've got beds.
I'm going to give...
Are you
do
still
you have...
hitting on me?
Is there anything laying around that I can like pick up and hand him, like a candlestick or something like that?
Not in this room.
Okay. Let me see if I got anything. Perfect. Okay. I've got like ball bearings. So I'm going to give me one. I'm going to open the trap door and I'm going to go, all right, throw that through the trap door.
He drops it down the trap door and it clinks on the ground.
Okay. Cool.
And then you hear the of the stone doors closing.
Oh, so you just closed the doors
No, how did you open the doors?
with the chime.
Okay. So the fun thing about spells like Arcane Lock is that when you use something like another spell like Knock or a Chime of Open, and this is him telling this, or a Chime of Opening, it doesn't remove the lock. It suspends the lock for a period of time. Once that period of time is over, the lock spell, the arcane lock, reinitiates and recloses whatever was opened with your little magic bit.
I see. So the bearing being thrown down there had no cause to the doors being closed.
Correct, but I was able to throw a bearing down.
Forgive my.
We did something and it caused something. What did it do?
Okay.
Alice's mind is very analytical. He threw a bearing down there and the doors closed. Forgive me
Fair
for
enough.
making the assumption that the bearing caused the doors to close.
So I'm going to move towards the trapdoor with it open, and I'm going to cast Druidcraft on the ladder and create like a small vine.
Okay.
I'm like, all right. So do you have anything like a cantrip or something that you can cast that's not aggressive through this opening?
Mage hand, prestidigitation.
Sure.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
That'd be handy.
He,
I'm
he
I'm curious
creates
if
a
you can
little.
cast-
Like, he casts mage hand down there.
and it
Mage
goes
hand's
through
floating
the
around.
portal?
Yeah.
Perfect.
You mentioned something about you had some vegetables.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I have a look?
No, go ahead.
Okay. So I'm gonna go out and have a look.
All right. So as
I'm gonna
you
go with Callus. I'm gonna go with him. We're gonna take a look around, see if we can find anything useful.
So there are side rooms, one down here. There's a room over here. There's like an armor set way over here as you're looking around. There's a planter box full of like tomatoes over here. There's a bunch of mushrooms over there.
Ritually cast detect magic.
I'm okay. I mean, the doors are magic. The heads on the wall are magic. There's a gap here. So there's just a rug with a gap. You know, there's
By the
some,
way,
like,
neat design, Matt. I like that.
there's like some
Yeah.
dragon heads. There's another planter box over here full of just various edible plants growing out of it.
Potatoes.
Sure,
Potatoes.
potatoes. So you got
Potatoes.
tomatoes,
Potatoes.
potatoes. You've got a
What are
statue
mushrooms?
over here, a statue over here. Those are non-magical. There's like very faint auras, like the paintings. There's magic coming behind the paintings. There's magic coming behind the heads on the wall.
Is that magic breathing hard?
No, you can assume that he used sovereign glue to like stick stuff to the wall,
Nice.
because why not?
Jeff Sticky stuff.
Okay.
So
I'm
if we
gonna
don't
go.
find anything, go back.
Same.
I was gonna say I'm gonna go out and I want to go peek back down the stairs.
You see this floor down here.
And what do I see?
You see where the rug used to be, and you see the two guards over here guarding that door, and this stone door is closed.
So the golems, you said that the golems were all moving towards the door.
Yeah, they didn't make it.
They didn't make it,
Yeah.
They
he
didn't
closed
make it. Yeah, the door closed before they could make it through.
but they were trying to get out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got an idea now.
I got a couple ideas.
But I'm gonna go back upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, the wizard, he tried to go through the door and the trap door, right?
Right.
Okay. And he can't leave that room.
Correct.
Okay. Okay.
All right. I have a thought. I have an idea. I have a game plan.
Real quick question before we get to that, Mike, if you don't mind.
What you got?
So the plants were magical?
No, the plants were not magic,
Oh, okay, never mind.
but they also
Yeah.
weren't rotten.
Okay.
So something is allowing plants to grow. Like there's like the
Right.
planter boxes are magical.
Okay. Too big for my bag of holding. Go ahead, Mike. I'm sorry.
That's okay. General thought as far as
General thought,
Major idea.
major idea.
here's what we do. You and Mutrid stay up here, and Daisy run back downstairs, not through the trap door. We just run back through the regular downstairs. I'm going to have Daisy open the door, and I'm going to stand on the other side of the carpet, and I'm going to wag my dick at all those guys and see if I can get like 3 or 4 of them to fall through the hole, and easy pickings for the crown, right?
I like that idea. So, Mewtwo, do you relay what you saw when you went down there?
Yeah, that the door with the the door was still shut.
Yeah. We knew the
Yeah.
door shut. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we know there's a gap between the portal and the wall, right?
Right. So I'm going to
So
stand.
I'm wondering
I'm
if we-
going to stand on the other side of the
Right.
port.
So I'm wondering if we don't make like a funnel with like furniture and those bookshelves and shit,
That's not a bad idea either.
so they don't really have much of an option to go anywhere, and
Yeah.
maybe we can draw them straight into the portal.
Wait a minute.
Um,
Yo, hey, yeah. You grab that couch. Let's come on. Get one in. Get the other. Pivot.
I'll throw.
Well, and
I'll
I'm
throw
gonna-
either bed on. I'll throw the two small beds on
and
my
I'm gonna look at the
shoulders.
wizard and go, "Sorry, we're gonna have to fuck up your shit,
We'll put it back.
but this means you possibly can get the curse removed. You can get out of this room."
And give you a chance to dust.
Yeah.
Does it have to be this couch?
No. I'm gonna grab the beds, the two small beds.
Yeah, we can grab beds, bookcases from
Wait,
downstairs.
What would you prefer we grab?
Let him in on the plan and go. Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
Well,
What
I
can we use?
prefer that you didn't grab anything, but if you have to, just don't grab anything from my room. It's the
Okay.
small comforts that I have left.
All right. We'll
And
do.
now ensues the montage of a forced move of furniture.
So,
We're going downstairs and getting some bookcases, boys.
all right. So I need to know the order in which you do these things.
The stuff upstairs first. I would imagine
Okay.
it's easier to get it down the stairs, just using gravity to help move things.
Sure.
And you get all that, go around that, and kind of like block it off, so they're kind of forced to have to come in one direction. I mean, they could break through; it's a possibility, but
Yeah.
and then leave a gap just big enough for Daisy to run back and get through there safely,
Okay.
because they'll be using the chime ice.
Or just jump over a couch.
Well, I kind of want to build it up so it's like tall enough where they can't just jump over it. Like
I
they'd have to
get
work.
you.
Yeah, and I'd actually rather have muted downstairs, so if any of them break free, she could just hack the fuck out of them.
Yep. I can do.
And me and Mr. Wizard can be up here, just sniping away.
That works. All right. I like this plan. I'm excited to be a part of it. Slaps my hands together. Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So,
as this montage goes on, the theme song, as we're discussing this, comes into being, and it is the 18th theme song.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
so you move two beds, a couch, and a chair,
The most exciting music for the most mundane task.
and you grab this big ass statue right here. This statue of a sphinx. And you move it down here. Then who all goes down to grab bookshelves? Or do you still want to grab bookshelves?
Do we need them?
I'd say.
I mean,
I'd
if
say
we move
bookshelves
down enough
first.
stuff to kind of like keep them, kind of want to build it like almost like, I don't know, like 8 foot high, whatever we're building up.
So remember, the bookshelves on the third floor went from floor to ceiling.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I mean, if we have to hack some of those bookshelves down to make them more manageable, I think that's going to happen.
That's a
I don't.
that's a lot of
We don't have to destroy the books, just the shelves. The
Oh, I
shelves
know.
can-
Yeah. Sure. I got you.
No.
Yeah, but that's a lot of work.
I feel like we've got like a haphazard enough funnel.
I think that'll work. I think that'll work enough. With me on the other end, they'll be all right. It's enough to distract at least 2 or 3 of them, man. Like you're not going to get all of them. We're going to get 2 or 3.
I don't know.
We'll
What do you
just
wanna
see
do?
we'll just see how our luck goes.
Okay. So is this the plan? You're not going to get the bookshelves?
No,
I don't know.
I think it's enough shit stacked up right there. Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, me right across. Yeah, right.
Like everything's like we're trying to. It's like the way that things are leaning on each other and shit like that. It's like we're trying to make it as big as possible out of what we've got.
Okay. Daisy, do you have any thoughts on this plan or anything?
Like some input.
Not really. I say let's just go for it.
Okay. Do you want to use okay. So you've got the thing set up. Daisy, are you comfortable using the chime of opening? Okay.
And put something in there to block the doors once they open from closing all the way again.
Do you grab
Does it-
this statue?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, doesn't Daisy have the shaped stone?
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know the door was stone. My apologies.
It's okay.
It's not more than 5 feet thick, so you could
Yeah.
shape it.
Shape the whole fucking thing away.
Oh man, could you shape it in a way where it just points like a funnel right to the door? Like that would help out with a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of the doors slide, just make them hinge. Hinge out. Hinge out.
Well,
And freeze them in place.
yeah, I could just shape the stone and basically put a hole in it.
No,
Or
not
shape,
even a hole.
shape the stone around all of our furniture fort.
There's not.
Like
The-
you get the
hang on.
idea of our furniture fort, you just walk in and shape stone around all the work we did, like that took all day.
No. That would be fucking perfect.
It would be amazing though.
Okay.
And then the theme song ends with like a horn fart.
So Shapestone does have a limit,
Yeah.
right? So it's like 5 feet in any dimension and form it into any shape that suits your purpose.
All right, but you get the idea of like a funnel shaped kind of
Yeah.
thing.
So I could make like a
right?
5-foot long penis.
I mean,
As long as there's enough stone to do it, he could.
if it forms enough handrail to get, yeah, okay, make them dicks.
It's a grower, not
Fucking rock hard, baby.
Literally.
Love it. If we make a handrail, go ahead, make them dicks.
Oh, don't make them
Line of
fresh
the
color.
This game is getting so.
That's the
It's
line of the night.
It's
Make
so
them dicks.
like
Make 'em
unintentionally
dicks.
horny.
All right. So the Shapestone is there.
Well, I need a hole on that. Yeah, that needs to be open.
You're so picky. Make it
What?
look
We
like
want
a
the flesh.
dick.
We
Well,
want
like,
the toothy flesh to spew forth.
If yeah, because the golems and the things in there are now effectively like sperm. We
Right.
need to make them shoot out the penis.
That's right. Yeah,
Right.
we need to ejaculate the flesh column mouthers into the portal of
Flashlights
shame.
at this point. in time. They're like real dolls.
The astral sock of shame.
All right.
Hey, wait! Before this happens, to settle everything down just a bit, who has the pieces of the crown that we have?
I think you got both of them.
I do them. I have them.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
you have them both. Because if
Good.
I remember correctly, they went into bags of holding and they're not mine.
Okay. All right. So we'll say they're in mine. Cool. Good to know.
Put that bag back that way.
Okay. So I'm going to pull out a piece of the crown or out of my bag and hold it in my hand and tell Daisy, whenever you're ready.
Why do you have a piece of crown out?
Bait.
Oh,
I also have my dick out.
okay.
That goes without saying.
Well, I said part of the plan. I'm going to wag my dick at them from across the hole. I literally meant it.
Well, I had no doubt you.
All right. So I'm motioning to Daisy. Let me know
I
when
thought you
you're
were
ready,
giving.
and
I
was
thought you were
whipping my
whipping your
pants.
dick out so that I'd have a model.
Well, in
Well,
that case, hang on.
you use up a lot less stone shape for that. There you go.
Okay. All right. Good.
It's like
That
a
worked
Coke
perfect.
can.
All right. So the first one falls. That one falls. They all fall. Congratulations.
It worked.
Yeah. No combat for those bastards. We don't know what's got left, but fuck them.
Yeah. So while they're in the hold, Callus is while he has his dick out, gonna take a piss on them. Gonna have to pee on them.
Of course you do.
Do I need to roll for that or
No.
Okay. All right.
Actually, roll a dexterity save to keep from falling into the hole a second time.
9.
That's good enough. It's not a surprise. You almost stumble. You catch yourself at the last second.
Like as we're going like by the furniture and whatnot to get into the room, or Callus is like, fucking 1 foot like slips off, and he's like, shit,
Yep. Okay.
not again.
So, y'all are in the room, free of the fleshy bits. Everyone who is looking for the box, give me. Where is it?
A B. A B. Give me an O.
Give me a B.
Oh.
Give me an A. Give me a C.
Could we team up and give each other like advantage?
Yeah, you can do that.
I'll cast guidance.
And I'll cast guidance on Callus.
Okay.
I assume because Callus has like the highest investigation score.
I do. I got pretty high. Just rolling.
I have the highest investigation score.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah, I just need.
No, I'm a liar. I have the highest passive perception and highest insight, not highest
Investigation. Okay.
Yeah. I just need an investigation check.
18 for me.
15.
All right, Callus, that is good enough.
Yay! Finally got.
You want me to roll the
half-assed
D4 or
decent
whatever? To
Plus
add to
seven,
it,
Jesus.
I got a 17.
Oh yeah, same
Yeah,
thing.
roll it. Go ahead. Roll it. Y'all can both find it at the same time then.
Callus,
Yeah.
add +3 to yours.
20.
That'd be 21.
Okay, so Callus and Daisy both find the same loose stone underneath the desk up here. And
Brilliant.
as you pull the stone up, you see another cube. It's not obsidian, but it's another cubed box, and there is a keyhole on it. It is locked.
We had that set of keys.
You had
We
the
had
4
six.
keys for the obsidian box.
Yeah.
Right.
This looks like a different key slot.
These are this is a different key slot.
You're a different key.
You guys, you want to ask Wizard upstairs about this?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, let's go. I'm gonna go ask him about it. I'll take
Okay.
that box up and show it to him.
He says, "Yeah, I don't have a key for it. It's
Do you
not
know
my
where
box."
it is? Do you know where it is?
No.
Huh.
They hit
Okay.
the chime of opening.
Okay.
Yeah, try it.
Yeah. You use the chime of opening, and it opens, and there is a
Fuck.
crown fragment inside, sitting on like the box on the inside is lined with nice soft purple velvet with like a little pillow, and the crown piece is right in the center.
Beautiful. Take the crown piece into the bag of holding.
Okay. You have 3.
Yeah.
Now we just got to kill that guy and get the other one.
Okay.
Death to the
Before
wood
we
guy.
haven't killed anybody.
No,
Oh, wait.
we're going back. We're going back to Lars.
I know, and that's what I hate about this. That's what I hate about this, is because of all the people. I would be so happy to kill Lars. But Mutrid
Karma for his Napster shit.
didn't go through the Napster's 90s shit.
Your character is inspired by you. It has the same motivations as you. It's okay to do that. It's okay.
It hasn't been a dick to me yet. Hasn't called me a loser.
Callus,
Sorry.
Kalen hands you the necklace again.
He meant
Mhm.
Moozer.
Oh, because you're the one who went upstairs to ask him about the box, he hands you the necklace and says, "Y'all are going to need this in the library if you're going to find the book."
Oh, I was really hoping he'd pronounce it library.
No,
In the library. In the library.
in the library.
He say library. I grew
In
up
the-
in Mississippi. They told us that God killed all the dinosaurs because a meteor turned them gay.
I'm gonna need it to find the. How do I use it?
It's a necklace.
Which you wear around your neck. Let's get more obvious here, puppy.
You're not up there.
Yeah, I know.
So you wear it.
He still hears the sarcastic voice. Of
Okay, so I basically just put it on in the library. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. That's. I asked how it worked. You put it on in the library. Would have sufficed. Great. Thank you.
Yes.
Appreciate
He says it only works in the library.
it. Okay. That's good to know. Well, let's go check out the library.
Okay. So everybody head back down to the library.
We do.
Who is wearing the necklace?
Callus.
I'll put it on.
Callus. Do you put it on before or after you get into the library?
After.
Okay. Once you put on the necklace in the library, you don't see the darkness. You see a chair, another chair, and an end table.
Huh.
And the other end table that's on the other side of the room.
Yes, and you see the other end table over here.
No, that's the other end table I chunked because of what's his nuts.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
yeah. You chunked it wherever it is. But
He
yes,
just went to pee. Let me catch her up for half a second. I came into the library. I put the necklace on. The ball disappeared.
Ah,
for
okay.
him.
For me. Okay. For me.
okay.
Yes. So
Oh, I guess the necklace didn't like how I was wearing it, huh?
you never said you wore it.
I put it on my
clipped
harness.
it, you didn't put it around your neck. You clipped
Correct.
it. to
No.
yourself.
I did not wear it properly.
Yes.
He wore it as
So-
a belt.
For those seasoned, it's effectively true sight. Like the necklace bestows true sight, but only in the library.
That's lame.
Okay.
Powerful
Very
magical
cool.
item. Limited to a very tiny space.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So now that I have true sight, I'm looking for a key. Correct.
No. You're looking for a book.
Looking for a book
So
All right.
where are you going to look for the book?
in the library.
Where in the library?
Up your butt and
Keep
around
walking.
the
I keep walking until I find it.
Okay.
You start You start
Well, that was too many.
logically going through.
Yeah,
all the books.
I just start at one. I start at one and run down and yeah.
Okay, so as you're down here looking at books, 2 of the books fly off the shelves and become mimics.
Fuck me.
Well, they already were mimics.
I mean, they were mimics, but they enter combat.
He's
So
technically right, but you know.
he is technically right. Technically right. In this combat with 2 book mimics.
Firebolt.
I am.
Okay, everyone joining roll initiative. Oh no, it's 2 mimics.
Woo!
Best roll of all day.
15.
19.
Nat 20. Crit
On initiative.
on initiative. It's a critical roll on initiative.
It's exciting when it comes out.
It is.
Oh.
Like at a game, probably the way I do that, I don't know how Matt wants to do it. The way I would do it, like you crit on like initiative, you see everything that's happening as it's happening, and you get to like you would go like first, regardless of where you are in the initiative order.
Yeah, that's how I always do it too. Like you're critically like successful. You get
Yeah, like you're hyper alert to the situation.
Yeah, and you get to go first regardless. Mutrid,
Yes.
you are up. There is a mimic right next to you.
Okay.
What the fuck am I? Oh, I'm down. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. I was covered up.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna roll to hit.
Oh no, please don't.
Wait. What?
A 19 hits. Oh no. Okay, it's hurt. Roll your you have a second attack, right?
Oh wait, no. I didn't roll it. No.
Yeah, you did. You hit it and you got 15 damage.
Oh, never mind. I saw your initiative roll. My bad.
Yeah.
I thought that was your attack roll.
No.
Oh.
Okay, roll to hit.
15.
That hits. Roll your damage.
13.
Okay.
And I'll do it again.
Okay.
You got that cool fucking bonus action bullshit.
Ooh,
Hell yeah.
14.
14 hits.
15.
All right. Anything else you want to do on
Put
your
at
turn?
that spine.
Huh?
Anything else you want to do on your turn?
No.
Okay. Callus, there's one here that you can see. So the other one flew off the shelf and flew around Mutrid. There's one right here in between the bookshelves. You're right here. Here's it. You are within striking distance.
Oh, I'm right up on that thing, isn't I?
Uh-huh.
Fuck, dude, I'm giving him a shocking grasp.
Okay.
Reach out and touch him. 20 to hit.
I mean, that hits.
For how about 10 damage?
All right. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna move south 2 blocks.
Out there.
Perfect.
All right. And it is going to get an attack of opportunity. It is going to try to bite you, and it misses horribly. I mean, not like the worst miss ever, but it misses.
I'm correct in thinking these things like the things out of Army of Darkness.
Kind of, yeah.
All right.
You're
Like
right.
the toothy books that come after
Oh,
you.
yeah. Ah, the big, yeah.
Daisy, you
Yeah.
are up here.
But since there were books,
You could run through the darkness a little bit and get down to where you can engage.
No, I'm just gonna hold action.
Okay. There's a little sliver where you can see around it. You can't see the one that Mutrid's fighting, but you saw one peek out around a corner where Callus was fighting it. So you're going to hold. Maritim, you can just barely see the one that Mutrid is fighting because of how the darkness is.
Right.
So you would have to move to get within range of it. Or you'd have to move to where you'd have a clear shot. Or you could just fly in the darkness to try to get around it. But there's also a column here, and Mutrid's here.
How about can I make it around the other side to the other mimic?
Over here? Let's find out. Let's see. If you were to go... So that's 4 feet, and then... Yeah, I mean, that's only like 9 feet. You can do that.
All right. I want to sneak up behind it, grab it, and try to shove it in my bag of holding.
Okay. Roll me
Aren't they
a
notoriously
grapple.
Grapple!
Aren't they notoriously sticky?
Yes. If they use that attack. Okay, so you can use an attack action to make a special melee attack. Must be no more than 1 size larger than you. Using at least 1 free hand, you try to seize it. So make a strength athletics roll.
All right, guidance.
against his strength. So he doesn't have athletics.
Oh, nat 20.
Okay. Ooh. Yeah. No, you grapple the shit out of
25.
him.
Fucking get in the bag. I'm just gonna shove it in the bag.
Perfect.
So the target is grappled. And so on your next turn, you'll be able to stuff it in your bag of holding. On its turn, it gets to try to escape the grapple.
Okay.
All right. So the mimic in front of Mutrid is going to attack Mutrid. And it is going to use its tongue, its pseudopod.
Oh shit, you're gonna get licked.
And it misses.
Maybe not.
And that is its turn. On this turn, it's going to try to escape the grapple. And it got a 20, so roll your strength again. Roll your strength athletics.
Who, me? Oh, or YouTube.
Meritum, I'm sorry. Roll your strength athletics again. Because
Okay.
it's trying to
Guidance.
escape the grapple.
Guidance again? Oh, balls.
All right. Well, it escaped your grapple.
Dang.
13.
Yeah. Your DC was 20.
Fucking balls.
But that's the end of its turn. So, Mutrid, you're up. Oh, sorry. Hang on. Daisy, you had held your action. Was there anything that you wanted to do?
Neither one of my friends are hurt, right?
Yeah, no one's hurt that you can tell.
Then we're good.
Okay. Mutrid, it is your turn.
I'm gonna hit the one that tried to tongue lash me.
Okay. Roll to hit.
25.
That hits.
Fucking hits.
14.
All right.
Yeah.
It's hurting.
Do it again.
One more really, really good hit will kill it.
Oh, 15.
That hits. Let's see what your damage is.
Big number.
Come on.
No whammies.
Crack that book open.
13.
It is hurting, but it's still flapping around by the spine.
Okay.
Anything else you want to do?
No.
Callus,
Yeah.
the one that you were attacking just freed itself from Meritum's grapple.
Huh?
And it is back to floating around, but it looks to be more focused on Meritum than it was on you. You cannot see what's happening with Mutrid. You just see her attacking around the column. What do you want to do?
Huh. Can I have my homunculus servant grapple with the one he was fighting with?
It can try, yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to try that.
Okay. It needs to roll strength athletics.
Homunculus servant. I had that page at one time pulled up.
It needs
don't
to-
have it anymore.
It needs to. Its DC is 19.
So 20. Roll.
So you need to meet or beat difficulty check.
Nat 20.
Your homunculus
Fucking
servant grapples it. So your little tiny robot that by no means should be able to grapple this book somehow grapples the book.
I'm gonna look at that little robot and be like, in the bag. Get it in the bag.
Put them both in the bag. Get them both in there.
On your next turn, and we'll be able to do it.
From there, I'm going to move up into the darkness behind that one that Mutra was fighting.
Okay. No
I'm
one sees you do this.
No, nobody can see me in there, but I can see out.
Well, because Mutrid would have seen you here and then
Yeah.
seen you disappear around the column, and
Right.
then no one knows where you are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Columns are fun.
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna end my turn right there.
Okay. Daisy,
Yeah.
as you're looking down the field of battle, you see Callus disappear behind the column, and you see Mutrid. You saw his little robot go and grapple something, but you can't really see what it is. Mutrid doesn't look hurt. The thing she's fighting, there's ichor and slime and stuff around her, but she doesn't look hurt. Would you like to hold your action or do something?
I'll hold my action.
Okay.
Because again, it doesn't look like anyone needs any help.
Meritum.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
Try to grapple that fucker again.
Bag
Okay.
it.
It is already grappled, so
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's grappled
I
by
grappled it.
by
My
the robot.
homunculus servant grappled it.
Okay. I misunderstood which one the robot was going after.
Yeah, no, it's the one right in front of you. Like, just bag both of those things. I'll get my servant later.
I mean, yeah, you could do that.
Yeah. Just scoop him and go, sorry, bud. Boom.
Roll
Right in
me
the back.
a Dex athletics check or Dex acrobatics is what it is.
Guidance. Oh, God, I hope so. Come on. Give me a 4. Prick. 14.
So the homunculus servant's not going to resist. So I will say that a 14 is high enough to bag them both.
Yes.
All right, that one is removed from the field. The only one that's left is the one in front of Mutrid, and it is.
And I'll make my way over there.
Okay, kind of like here.
Yeah, and then I'll holler at Mutrid. In the bag.
It's going to attack Mutrid, and it's going to try to bite her, and it fails. So that's the end of its turn. Daisy, no one is hurt, so we are at your held action.
Okay.
Nothing. Okay,
Nothing.
Mutrid, you're up. It is really hurt. You could try to grapple it, or you could just kill it.
I'm gonna try and kill it.
Okay. Roll to hit.
24.
How does it die?
How does it die? Don't even roll for damage. Just how does it die?
Like out of game, her base damage is more than its current total amount of hit points.
Yeah, right. It's just
So
automatic.
you hit. So how does it die?
I grab it up by its tongue
Oh God.
and split it down the spine
Beautiful.
with my knife. Just it's like holding it up like I'm trying to like field dress a fish.
Okay. So you need a strength check because as you grab it by its pseudopod, you are in you're in the goop that it sticks. So you need to escape with a strength athletics check.
The saving throw
Yeah.
16.
All right. It's gross, but you're able to get out of it. You're able to get out of the goop.
I got
And you-
now, as that's happening, if I may,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you were in the middle of describing something. I cut you
I was
off.
gonna say, so this flying book, as you kill it, it turns into like an amorphous blob, like it's just a blob of creature, and you're trying to field dress this thing, and you get a little stuck, and then you're able to like fling stuff off of your hand, and so then Meritum was going to
slow mo. It's like everything goes in slow mo, and I like jump, grab a hold of it, cast Spare the Dying, and fall into the darkness.
Okay. Callus, you see Mutrid field dress this thing, and then Meritum jumps into the darkness with it. Meritum, give me when you try to get away from it, or when you try to get it off your hands, you will need to make a strength athletics check to get off the goop.
And I can't cast guidance because now I'm in the darkness.
No, you're in the
5.
silence.
Oh, no, I'm in the darkness. The darkness is still there, right?
Darkness is still. Oh, do you need to see yourself to cast guidance?
It's verbal and
Right.
somatic.
Right. So you can't. The darkness has nothing to do with you not being able to cast it, but yes, because you're in the silence. So Callus, you still don't hear anything, but you can see.
Right.
So you saw Meritum dive in, and now he's stuck to this dead, goopy, amorphous blob.
But it's dead, right?
Yeah, it's dead, and he's like
It's not
trying
dead.
to.
Spare the Dying. I have stabilized the man.
Oh, okay. So it is almost dead, but it is unconscious.
All right. So I'm gonna do whatever I can to help Miritam get that thing in his bag.
So Meritum.
So here I go, leaping through the air in this cool motion, grab the remnants of that book, cast Spare the Dying, hit the darkness, roll around on the ground, stuck to my fucking hands. I'm like, ah. And then
I'm enjoying the show because he can't see what I'm
Right.
seeing, but I'm
No.
very amused.
And I feel these hands come out of the darkness
Yeah, you
And
feel
he-
hands.
on my hands.
oh no,
trying
I'm
to
gonna
put
start
something
fucking. No, I'm gonna start fucking with Miritam because he can. I can see him, but he can't see me.
I know,
Right.
this is a perfect fucking opportunity.
Callus, what are you doing with Meritum?
Well, after he's bagged his second
Well, he hasn't bagged it yet. It's not in the bag.
Well,
It's stuck to his hands.
It's in my hands.
It's stuck to his hands.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna take his bag off his belt or whatever and
Yeah.
scoop the remnants, kind of get it off his hands and kind of use the lip of the bag to kind of so I'm not
Okay.
touching any of the sticky shit, pinching
Okay.
it off and sealing it in there.
So while you're doing this, Meritum, you feel a tugging coming from the creature. Give me.
Not like this. Not like this. Not like this.
No one
But
can
but
hear you
nothing's
scream.
coming out, so I'm just.
Yeah. So
I can only hear this in my head.
Give me a
Like
death.
this. Not like this.
Give me a Dex athletics check.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Strength athletics.
Or yeah, strength athletics.
Come on. Roll, you little fucker. Okay, I'm sorry I won't call you little fucker again. 11.
Yeah, no. So Callus, it's not coming off his hands. You can make a strength athletics check if you want, Callus.
Yes, I'm gonna. Yeah, absolutely.
Could
Okay.
he make it an advantage? Because we're both trying this.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
I can cast guidance
But
since I've been holding my rolls.
You can't see them; they're in the darkness. You can cast guidance in the darkness.
cast guidance at the darkness.
Oh hell yeah! 23 on that athletics check.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you're able. So you feel it in your hands, and then it's gone.
What do you mean it's gone?
Well, I'm talking to Meritum. So
Oh, okay.
Meritum feels it, and then it's gone, and you feel your bag around your hands.
Do I feel the other hand still?
Like you'd feel my hands on the outside of the bag. Like
Yeah.
I'm scooping the thing off of your hands. Like using your bag so my hands don't touch it.
Yeah, there's fear starting to creep in Miriam's mind. Like, did the mimic swallow my hands?
You can feel your hands.
Oh, okay, but I can feel other hands. Like
You
on
can
my
feel
hands?
other hands.
Like through your sack. Through your sack. Yeah.
Through my sack.
Yeah. My hands.
His hands are
touching
on your sack.
My hands are on your sack.
And you can feel it.
And you can feel my hands
gonna run.
through your sack touching your hands.
I'm gonna run, and Matt, you get to pick the direction I go.
No one sees you except for Callus.
And as I pop out of the darkness, I'm like, I look at my hands.
Your hands are fine.
I check the bag. Bag's still there.
Nope.
What?
Callus was holding on to the bag.
I have your bag of holding.
Oh, he removed it from my body.
Yeah, I took it off of you.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that part.
Yeah.
Pay attention.
Oh, fuck this. And I'm going to turn around and cast Dispel Magic on the darkness.
Roll it. Your DC is 21.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Before he does this, Callus is taking combat's over, correct?
Yes.
While combat's over and Callus is enjoying the moment of nobody else can see him right now, I have my dick out and I'm waving it at everybody
What
and
good is
in
it if
turn.
no one can?
Like I'm like, hey Daisy, hey Mutrid, hey Miritim. I'm sitting there doing that with like waving one hand and my dick in the other in the darkness where nobody can see me.
Why?
Too bad I chose to dispel the darkness.
It's
And
so
not
Now
the
that
boring
light.
if no one can
now you're
see.
trying to dispel the darkness. Continue.
Okay.
Okay, so
I had this idea before he was going to
spellcasting ability.
Uh-huh.
So that's my wisdom.
What does it say on your sheet?
Spellcasting ability modifier, or make an ability check using your spellcasting ability, which would be wisdom.
Yes. So for the cleric, you have a +3.
Fucking balls. 8.
You cast the spell, and the darkness does not seem to even acknowledge it.
Meanwhile, Callus is never going.
All right. So, Callus, while you're in there, while you're in this globe, give me an investigation check. Also, it is 13 after 10. So, do we want to keep going after this check, or do we want to end here?
I think this
Let's
is
say call it.
Okay.
Yeah, that kind of be a perfect spot.
Okay.
And I'm like pointing at the darkness with my middle finger, and the spell just fizzles off.
So, hidden in a compartment in this chair, at the very bottom of it, you find a hidden little compartment, and you find a book that has the ritual.
Oh shit! Okay, fuck. That's the actual book we're looking for. Fantastic.
Yes.
So yeah, absolutely fucking grab that sucker and off we go.
All right.
I'll walk out of the darkness with my dick zipped up like I'm contained and perfect.
Put away.
I walk out gracefully. Guys, I think I found the book.
Yay!
And having a hiding legs like, just showing my dick to y'all like.
Why has it got your semen all over it?
Don't worry about that semen, man. Don't worry about it.
Why are those pages stuck together?
Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's just a little gnome jizz. No, but never hurt anybody.
No juice.
Not to pull threads.
Nobody I know.
Where did that mimic go?
Oh, it's in the bag with the other one. Are you kidding me? Like in character, in game. Are you kidding me? How much fucking fun is it going to be when we're in the middle of some shit and some fairy just throws a fucking mimic at somebody? That's going to be hilarious.
Okay.
That was the whole point.
But two.
Like, well, I don't see Callus come out. Do I hear him communicate?
Oh, yeah, he is loud.
Oh yeah, I'm out.
Okay, I'm gonna run around and be like, all right, I think my bag's in there somewhere. If I don't notice Callus holding my bag.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him his bag of holding. Say, hey man, you got that other mimic in there.
Yeah, great. So I'm gonna look at Mewtwo and go, sorry, I didn't mean to steal your kill, but we can use it later. And there's like this small maniacal laugh coming out of Meriden. And then I realize what I'm doing and just kind of like play them up. Yeah, we'll use it later.
So the book contains a very intricate ritual and what you need. So there's instructions for drawing a circle. There's instructions for drawing the runes. Does anyone speak Draconic?
No.
I don't think I do.
Okay.
No.
Would the wizard upstairs know?
I mean, he would, sure.
Well, let's go
Take
take
it
it to
into the
him.
library and put on the locket.
The point of the locket's already kind of used. The point of using the locket in the library is to find the book.
True sight. True sight should allow him to read stuff too.
Right? Is it?
Or is that not right? Am I wrong about that? Sorry.
I don't think that's right. True sight just lets you
I thought he
see.
said it allows me to read in the library. I thought that's what he had said.
Oh yeah. I think it just gives him access to be able to go into that bubble and be able to like nobody can disturb him because nobody can see him.
Yeah,
he can see anything in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it back upstairs and
Or we can save that for.
Yeah. That's a good buy. That's a good buy.
But yeah. So, anyways, Daisy, if you want to, you can read it, but it'll use a charge.
I don't mind using a charge to read it.
So if you look through the book, and you allow the bracelet to do its thing, a draconic rune appears on the bracelet, and so now you can read. You can read the language Loros, Loross, which is a form of Draconic, and the runes are just like they're like mending and all of those, like they're runes talking about rebirth and loss and all of these things, but they are designed to like the ritual's legit. And so it shows how to place the fragment pieces in the circle. It shows where to put the statue, and it gives you an incantation that you need to say. And we can cover what the incantation is next time, or when you get to the ritual.
Klaatu Barata.
Necktie.
No, I'm much nerdier than that. Much nerdy. You know what? I'll just put it in the chat so anyone can read it if you want. Because you have the book now, so I'm okay.
Let me see if you're nerdy. And now Nathras Usaf Spathud.
No.
Nathra.
No.
Oh, okay.
All crashed down.
Okay. I'm a nerd. I know the charm of making.
Oh wait, there.
All the end there.
What?
Metallica lyrics.
Yeah.
Metallica lyrics.
Yeah. It's lyrics. Of course it is. This whole fucking module.
Of course it's Metallica lyrics.
Of course it is.